back in the day, you know, when Tina was pursuing me, hot, you know.
Whatever.
Taking shots. So not because we're not feeling well, we're still going to be taking our shots of Benjamin's Flu Relief. Here's the five more years. How much more years we want to go? A million?
I don't think that's possible.
That's possible, right? But thank God for 5 years.
The most we can probably get is
50 more, right? Alright. Here's to 100 more. If you're taking one going on. I hate medicine. Happy New Year! What's up, neighbors? Happy New Year to you! And as you can see, before I get there, wish you guys all success, all that's good. Put in the hard work this year, go with God, and what is for you will be for you. Right? So, as you can see, we had to celebrate anniversary with our 6th self, 1 bag of coffee still. So we didn't even consider going out to let people look on us and say, why them people with COVID around the place, and we couldn't bother with the scrutiny with a bag of cough. So we took our shots at the house, as you could see, and we're now just going to pick up some nice Singapore chicken from Saffron, one of our favorites, and just come back and pull a vibe, and we can do whatever we need to do in terms of our official outing at some point in January. No problem with that. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years, guys. Thank God for that. And we're just going to head out and get the food. Probably pick up some nice Häagen-Dazs ice cream and come back and chill. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, afternoon.
Somebody ready?
Yeah, I think he's going to check our order for Paul. Yes. So I got the food okay. Of course, I was coughing down the place, which I was always afraid of, but there were not many people in there, so we're home clear. Just need to get back to the car now and figure out where we're going to have the food. It was a really lovely evening. Just look at the sun in the sky and all the clouds. Such a beautiful setting. I almost said, you know what, let's not stay in Kingston. Let's go back to the best place to live in Jamaica. Yes, the #1 place to live, Portmore. And you would not believe where we stopped to eat. Our favorite gas station, Fresco. And no, we're not eating on the building, we're eating in the car. So back in the day, you know, when Tina was pursuing me, hot, you know.
Whatever.
We usually buy some food, like on a Friday night we're chilling, we just buy some food, like Chinese or whatever we're buying, KFC. Because this gas station is like smack between where I lived and where she lived, it was a perfect, you know, halfway point. So we normally buy the food, come here, park and just eat. And it will be very entertaining.
It was very entertaining because he does not like to admit.
I don't like the way that you phrase it.
Our favorite pastimes is people watching.
It's being observant.
And this parking lot always has people coming and going, and it's just interesting to see
people struggling to park. I mean, the whole works. They just eating and you're just like, wow. This is...
Not only that, what Paul liked to do is to imagine people's lives. You know, people come out and exit and enter in their car, and he's trying to piece together the story of their lives just by what they look like.
You know, let's just go to eating. I don't want people to have bad impressions of me.
No, listen, I have to do it too. Don't do that from time to time, neighbors.
It's just in here, just to, you know,
to pass the time, and it was fun. So it's kind of reminiscent coming back here
of simpler days.
a little nostalgic,
right? When life was much simpler
and harder. Let's remember that was part of the reason why we used to buy a little pan chicken and, you know, come here, come eat, or we'll buy a little chicken box from KFC and we'll come jam and eat. Yes, we're coming from far, you see. So when you see we come now with nice saffron, and we can sit in the parking lot and eat with nice saffron.
Thank God.
We're thanking God for bringing us this far.
Yes, so this is our first YouTube meal for the new year. I hope you enjoy watching us eat it.
Are they gonna be watching us eating it?
Some of it, just some of it. I'm not a pretty eater. And any celebration wouldn't be a celebration without the great one and only Häagen-Dazs. This ice cream right here, I would be a partner with them for free. No, not for free, I don't want free ice cream. But trust me, man, Häagen-Dazs, top tier. We would have eaten it now in the car before we got home to Layla and Zara and Hannah. But, well, my belly is a little filled. So what we're going to do is carry it home and hide from Layla, Zara and Hannah and eat it later. You're fully endorsing that, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, this happens once a year. I think we should just go all out. So, time to go home now. Come, Edie, come. Come, Eva, come. Come, Eva, come. Hi, Edie. Come, Eva, come. Come. Eva is not creeping like a regular creeper. Come. Come, a little more. Come. Come, Eden. Don't stop. Come. If you ever see how she was behaving a while ago, reaching after the phone. Yes, Hannah? Anyway, we're going to have a talk. Let's have a talk right now. Yes, neighbors. So, I really, on a serious note, though, want you to focus and execute this year, because 2021 is history. Whatever you had planned, whatever never worked out, it's gone. You have a new leaf, a new book, a new page. And we're going to be determined to make the most of it, right? Focus and execute. For example, somebody ever tell you that, I'm sure you heard it before, if you do nothing, nothing will happen. That is not true. If you do nothing, something will happen, because things naturally go from order to disorder. Let me explain. For example, you have a nice car, You buy it from ATL or brand new off any car lot, and you just put on the car because you love it, you don't want it to, you know, get damaged. You just leave it. What's going to happen if you do nothing to the car? The air in the tire is going to go out. It's going to get dirty, dusty, grime, bird going to do on it, and it's going to look less than what it actually can potentially look like. Same with a house. You lock up a house, you go foreign for a year, you don't let anybody stay in the house. Lock up the house, you left it nice and pristine and wiped out and polished, but when you go back to the house, if you do nothing for a year, dust would have gone under the doors, through the windows, and things would have just naturally found a way to become disorderly and less than what it originally was. If termite ever find the wood and you could nice cupboard in the kitchen, things gone downhill. Alright, final example. Remember the parable with the talents. The master left, gave one person 1, one person 2, one person 5. The one that got 5 traded it and got 10. The one that got the 2 do him thing and get 4. Each doubled what they got. The one that got 1, what did he do? Nothing. He did absolutely nothing. He buried it into the ground, and what eventually happened? Did nothing happen? No, the master actually took that 1 talent from him and gave it to somebody else. So he ended up having less than what he had in the first place because he did nothing. What's the lesson here? So the moral of the story is, when you do nothing, don't think that nothing happens. Something always happens. So what should we do? Decide to do something every day this year. You know, for the year, have one thing that you're deciding to do. Don't put too much goals with, you know, you have a list of 30 and 3 different pages flipping through. But just decide to do something. Be intentional about doing something. Don't do nothing. Neighbors, all the best for the year. I pray for you, you pray for me, and with God we'll be alright. Alright, big up yourself. As usual from Paul, Tina, Layla, Zara, Hannah, Eden and Ava. Neighbors, one love. Bye!